Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to be looking at the new Fenty cream blushes and bronzers and blushes, giving you a full Fenty face, because now we can. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So what I'm going to do is give you kind of a full cream routine. I know that I've done a cream routine in the past and I've done a video on it. I'm going to do a full face of all Fenty and then also incorporate all these cream products because who doesn't love a good cream routine? If that's something you're interested in, stick around. Hold on to your brushes. It's makeup time. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do is prime my face. I'm going to use the Fenty Mattifying Primer. I reviewed this and the Fenty foundation. It was one of the first videos that I did on my channel. It might have been, I think it was the first video I've ever did on my channel was the Fenty foundation. Oh, so bad. Back when I had no personality, you know, now I'm just so much better. I'm like killing the game. I'm just kidding. No, I like this. I don't like that it has a fragrance. It does kind of have like a weird perfumey fragrance that I don't like. I'm not obsessed with perfumes, but it does do a good job of mattifying everything and making everything nice and prepped. You know, your girl has oily skin, so I want to make sure that everything is nice and prepped. I am also, don't kill me, but I am going to take a little bit of this Fenty Pro Filter powder. I'm going to powder my face. I do this just to kind of, again, mattify everything and make sure that everything is nice and controlled. The oil is controlled. I don't put a ton on, just a light dusting. And I learned this from Miss Ina. So Jackie taught me this a long time ago, but you all know, if you've watched my channel for any extended period of time, you know that I do this. I powder my face. Another really great way to do that is with the Farsali liquid powder. This just makes sure that everything is nice. Okay, let's go ahead and go into foundation. We are going to use the hydrating foundation. Like I said, I reviewed this. It was the first thing that I did on my channel. Fenty, near and dear to my heart. This is shade 185, which is the closest shade to me. And I'm just going, I actually put it on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna do this all over my face. You don't need a ton of foundation. I mean, I don't know who is lying to you and saying put a ton of foundation on your face. You don't need a ton, just a little bit goes a long fucking way. I mean, especially when you deal with brushes. Brushes are going to not soak up as much product as a blender. Just a little bit. You don't need a ton of foundation. If you're looking for any kind of tutorial about like not making your skin cakey, if your skin is looking cakey, if your skin is looking really textured and really porous, the 100% reason it's doing that is because you're putting a ton of foundation, a ton of powder, you're putting a ton of concealer. The more product you put in onto your skin, the more it's going to sink into everything and creates kind of a mess. So you don't need all of that. I have zits on my forehead and on my chin because I've been eating garbage. I think I eat chicken nuggets every day. If not every day, then every other day I've eaten chicken nuggets. I don't know. They say, why would you eat? No, I just, it's like when you have nothing else to do. I mean, obviously I'm teaching, I'm working, I'm doing Zoom calls all the time, every hour of every day. But when I'm not doing that, it's like, what do I do? Well, there's nothing else to do but eat. So that's what I've been doing, is just eating. And you know, these zits are just going to be there. I'm sorry. You're not going to be able to hide raised bumps. So just bear with me. I have zits. Sorry, guys. I'm a real human. I try not to be a real human, but I'm real. Zits are a part of life, guys. Okay, so foundation is pretty much on. As far as concealer, I have decluttered all my concealers, and I didn't like the Fenty concealer, so I got rid of it. I didn't keep it around because I don't like it. I have really dry under eyes, and I feel like it emphasizes that. So I'm actually not going to use concealer at all because I don't really need concealer. The only reason I use concealer is to brighten, and I can do that with a brightening pen. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put a little bit of brightening in where I want to brighten. I don't really need concealer. The only reason I do conceal really is to brighten. Obviously, I should probably put a little concealer on that zip, but whatever. So yeah, this is the YSL brightening pen. I think that all brands should have brightening pens because I feel like they do a phenomenal job of being really lightweight and really, I don't even know how to say it, really face changing, because it's going to brighten everything, but it's not as heavy as in concealer. And so if you're looking for something super natural, super lightweight, and not going to sink into all your texture, this is going to be the job for you. You see how it just kind of brightens everything without being like overwhelming. There's not a shit ton of product on my face right now. I'm trying to speed through this because I know that you're here to see the review of all the products, of all the bronzers, and we're getting there. We're trying to speed through this routine because y'all don't care. The one kind of takeaway I want you to take from all of this, right, when you're doing your foundation and your base routine, less is more. Don't put a ton of fucking product on your face. It's not worth it. Less is more. You're going to get a much more natural, beautiful finish if you just don't use a lot of shit. Please, I'm begging you. Let's go ahead and look at these products. Oh my God. So I ordered 2 blushes and 3 bronzers just because I never know what bronzer shade I am, and a lot of bronzers are too red. So I did get the contour bronzer shade, which is amber. I want to see how similar it is to the matchstick amber. We gonna see. So here is the amber here. You see it's super, super cool. It's very much a contour shade, or if you're super, super light, you can use it to bronze. This is the matchstick shade here. So I want to see how different it is. So here is the matchstick contour. You see how it's super brown. And then here is the cream. Oh, it's so creamy. So here is the, I don't know, you can't, they're really similar. I would say this is obviously a little more gray, maybe? Yeah, this looks in real life a little warmer. So if you're looking to know whether the difference between the two of them, if you're light like me, the difference is this is definitely a little more gray. So I'm going to actually use that to contour. These are $25. It comes pretty significant size. It was the size that I expected. The blush was not the size that I expected, but this is the size that I expected for the bronzer. So I'm gonna just take a little bit, I'm taking a dense brush here, and I'm just gonna place this where my contour would be. So the way you can use these, right, you can use a brush, a dense brush like this, or what you can do is if you have a blender like this is the Tati Beauty blender, you could do that. And that's going to just kind of blend everything together. Oh, it's actually really pretty. I like that a lot. So you can use that. You can also use a beauty blender to do that. You can use your fingers if you want. Any of those things. A lot of people are like, oh, I want to use creams, but I don't know how to use creams. Dense brush, what do you even call this? Laura Mercier has one, powder puff, but you can use it. It's just kind of like a microfiber. Just to kind of do that, you can use your fingers or a sponge. Any of those things you can use for these. Oh wow, yeah, I really like that. The goal when you're using creams is you want everything to be as natural as possible. You're not wanting like this overwhelming color. You're wanting something that's super natural. You're wanting something that's super blendable and very, 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 very lightweight. And that's what I feel like you get with this. It's a really pretty finish. There's nothing, I mean, I really like that. It worked out really well. I'm going to hit the side of my nose that is my least favorite sign. I'm going to hit the bottom here. Okay, that is all I'm going to do. This is, like I said, this is amber. That's the contour shade. And then I got the 2 bronzer shades that were kind of the highest. You never can tell. And I hate buying things sight unseen, but you know, Sephora's not open. We can't buy these in store right now. So I had to buy them both. This one here is Butter Biscuit. So this is number 2 here. I'm gonna do this for you. It looks like that in the pan. And then, so remember, this one is the cream amber. And then this one is Butter Biscuit. It's definitely a little warmer. Can you see it? And then the other one that I got here is Macchiato, and I have a feeling this one may be a little too dark just because I'm very pale, guys, but we're gonna try it. So this is Butter Biscuit, and looking like this one's they're very similar. So this one's a little more in person. It looks a little more orange, a little warmer. and then this one looks a little cooler. So this is the one I'm going to use. So this is Macchiato here. If you're more yellow toned or gold toned, you might want to pick up that one. Or even this would be a good summer color. And then this one here is definitely a little cooler. It's not so cool that it's not a bronzer anymore, but it is definitely cooler. Now, the formula is really nice. It's really creamy. This is the Milk Baked Cream Bronzer that I like. This one here, I want to show you this one. There's that shade. So it's very similar to these. It's a little thicker of a formula. So these are going to be a little thinner, a little creamier. And this one, I honestly think it's really comparable to those two. So it's almost to these two right here. Look pretty much identical. So if you don't like this Milk Baked bronzer and you think it's too warm for you, then you probably aren't going to find one of these shades that you like, but you may like the amber just to kind of sculpt and make everything nice and, I don't know, I need to wipe my hands off. Get this off. Let's go ahead and put this bronzer on. So this is Butter Biscuit. And I'm going to use kind of a dense, this is a milk cream stick brush. So this is formulated for creams. And I'm going to just basically tap this in. I don't know why I did that. Tap it off. I don't know. And I'm going to place this just above my contour. This is just going to give a little bit of color. And I can never see in these tiny mirrors. It's like pointless. So I always have to look at an actual mirror. And I really do like this color. It's very sheer. It's very natural. If you're getting these Fenty cream products and you're thinking to yourself, I'm going to get these, I'm going to be an IG baddie, it's just not going to happen. They're very sheer. They're very natural. These are for the natural girls. So if you are a natural girl like me, a natural woman, if you are somebody that likes everything to look super natural and super skin-like, this is what this is. We're not, entering IG baddie zone here. This is all very natural. IG baddies need not apply. I mean, if you want to be an IG baddie and wear these, go for it. But you're going to have to set it with something that is pigmented. You're going to have to set it with a bronzer. You're going to have to set it with a contour. And I get doing that, but it's like, then you just added a product to your routine. To me, my opinion. That's my opinion. No, I just feel like this is very natural. This is for the natural girls. I got two of the blushes. I got Petal Poppin' and Strawberry Drip. I actually went in the next day because Sephora's having their sale, their 20% off sale, and I bought two more, but they're not going to get here till tomorrow, so I may swatch those like later on and show you guys, but these are the two that kind of like initially spoke to me. So this one here is Strawberry Drip, which is so beautiful. It is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like super large like this. In the picture you think like, oh, they're both the same, they're gonna look the same, and it's like, no girl, it's very small. But I guess I could have looked at that. Like, I'm a math teacher, I should have just looked at the ingredients and looked how, I don't know, they're very small. But let me show you. This is the first one, Strawberry Drip. Like I said, it's very sheer. That is such a pretty color. I keep like going like this off camera. And then this one here is Petal Poppin'. It's more of a neutral pink color. So there's the two. They're both very similar. I know what I like. This one's a little more Barbie pink. And then this one's just a little more nude. So let's go for it, guys. Let's go. I'm going to take that same brush that I used for the bronzer. And these are $20, by the way. It's up to you whether you think $20 is worth, 3 grams, 0.10 ounces. That's, again, up to you. This one here, this is the Milk. This is Milk in Work. I love all the Milk cream products. This is here. You see the difference. It's a lot more pigmented. This one is 1 ounce, 28 grams. So it's a whole hell of a lot more product. And I like that blush a lot. It's just up to you, kind of your preference. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this on the apples of my cheeks. And I'm just kind of tapping it in again. Same kind of deal. Just kind of blending it all out. The nice thing about cream products is that they do look super natural. Everything always ends up looking super blended. You're not really worrying about any harsh lines when you're dealing with cream products. You see there, I mean, it's very, very sheer. You can still see the natural glow of my skin coming through. You're not setting anything. And I'm, me personally, I'm probably just going to set everything really lightly with some powder, but I'm not going to go over any of this with any products because I like this look. I like the natural kind of skin-like look. So I'm just setting my face really quick. I don't, this is kind of what I do on the everyday. I just wear something super natural, super skin-like. I'm not like creating a huge amount of gradation on my face just because I feel like it's not for me. If it's for you, it's for you. But that IG baddie look is not what I am. It's not who I am anymore. Maybe at one time I tried, but I don't know. It's not. One thing I am going to do is just kind of clean up underneath here just because I want a little bit more definition in my cheekbone. So I'm going to just bake a little bit right here. Again, I'm just using the Fenty butter. This is a full Fenty vid. Make sure that you get the full Fenty Fantasy, honey. Just cleaning up kind of where I put maybe a little too much. That's that. That's that on that. And this is kind of the face, obviously I'm baking, but if you see, I don't know if you can see, it's very, very sheer, very, very light coverage. I really like it. Let me go ahead and put on some highlighter. I'll use the Starstruck from Fenty again. And we are going to put this same brush that I used. I'm just going to rub it here and just put it on the high points. Oh, she is stunning. I love these products. I'm not just saying that because I bought them. I really do. I really like the way all of this looks. It looks super, super natural and glowy. I'm happy. I'm super happy. Let me do my eyes really quick. I'm going to use the Snap Shadows. This is 7 and 6. I reviewed the Snap Shadows as well on my channel. We're up. I'm a Fenty whore. No, I reviewed it all. I reviewed the Snap Shadows on my channel. You can check that out. Let's go ahead and put a eye on, and then we will continue with our full face. Okay, so my eyes are done. I used number 7. It's easy, threw something on, and then I use the mascara. This is the full frontal mascara. I do like this mascara. I have gotten into the habit of not really wearing false lashes because it's not very natural. Again, I like to look really natural, really very normal. So, or as normal as you can get, being a guy with a beard and makeup. So let's go ahead and put on some lip product, then we're done. I don't think they have a lip liner. If they do, I'm not aware of it, or maybe I'm just an idiot and forgetting. But I don't have any lip liner. I'm going to use the Patrick Ta lip liner. And for lip gloss, I'm a lip gloss whore. This is Fussy. I'm not going to have any other lip product on because I don't like lipstick and I don't like liquid lip. The other product I don't have, I'm sorry, I failed you. This is a failure of a video. I don't have their setting spray. I keep meaning to get it, and then I just never get it. And then I went to gather all the stuff to film. I'm like, oh, fuck, I didn't get the actual setting spray. I'm going to use the Pretty Fresh from Color Pop, just to make everything nice and set. And that is it, guys. This is the full face of Fenty with the cream blushes and bronzers. Like I said, this is $25 for the bronzer and then $20 for the blush. Is it worth the $5 difference for the very small amount? I'll let you be the judge of that. I like that I got them. I will use them every day. Is it worth the price for the blushes? Maybe not, but I like them, so I'll use them. And then the bronzers, I really like them. I have such a struggle as a cool tone person to find a bronzer that is not too warm, and I feel like these do a great job, and especially that amber. They're so creamy and so easily blendable. I really If you were going to get one or the other, I would recommend getting the bronzers. But I know blush is having it at the moment. So if you want to pick up a blush and check that out, I mean, obviously, definitely do that as well. But this is it, guys. This is the face. If you can see, I don't know, it's very natural, very, 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 very something that I would do. And I did it, so it makes sense. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that gives you some kind of semblance of whether or not you want to get these. Obviously, I know that we are all in a time of uncertainty and not everyone has the cash to spend on those things. And I want to present to you the most accurate information. Do you need them? Not necessarily, but if you want them, I mean, definitely go and pick them up. I hope that you all are being safe. I hope that you are all practicing social distancing and not going out and hanging out with friends at this time. I hope you all are being smart and responsible. If you have not given this video a like, please give it a like down below and make sure to subscribe and comment and do all that fun stuff. If you're new to this channel, thank you for joining. I hope you'll join the family. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.